Hey everybody, just at Scrubs here, and we got a Crystal Beast deck profile that may top 8.
Because we're just that scrubby.
We're just scrubby.
Is that fine?
Oh yeah, that's good. Right there.
Okay, 3 Pegasus, because he's basically the main card of the deck. 3 Topaz Tiger. He goes up to 2,000, he gets over stuff that's not in dragons. 3 Carbuncle, because when you special this, you do shit. 1 Mammoth. This is actually really good. A lot of people weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting this deck at all.
Speak up a bit.
I can't.
Okay.
But if you have Mammoth and you equip him with the Horn of the Phantom Beast, his effect is when your opponent attacks Crystal Beast, you can make them attack him. So,
so if they miss that,
yeah, a lot of people basically couldn't get around it for a turn or two.
Haha, attack your kitty. Okay.
1 Amethyst Cat. This is only in here because I wanted to keep the Crystal Beast count up. Because there's 3, 6, 9, there's 11 Crystal Beasts. And I ran a lot of the stuff for the back row. So, and it attacks directly. I beat Blackwing because they couldn't collude. Because I wasn't attacking a monster. 2 Malefic Librarians just because the field card doesn't get destroyed typically. 2 Ryza because you always have monsters. And Carbuncle lets you tribute. And then there's 1 Curaz. Curaz, when it's normal or special summon, you destroy cards, 2 cards in the field, and the owner draws cards. So you just destroy your back row, Crystal Beast, and then you draw cards. But it can't attack turn you activate the effect. And 1, whatever the fuck this thing is called, Dragon Queen of Tragic Endings.
We can't read, so we're just assuming that it does stuff.
When it attacks, and I think it has to do battle damage, not destroy a monster. You can special summon it from your hand if you have 3 face-up continuous spell cards. And yeah, when it inflicts battle damage, your opponent discards a card and you draw a card. And then if it's in the graveyard during your standby phase, you can send a continuous spell card to special summon it back. It's
cool.
It's just there as something to drop. That's all the monsters. 17, 3 the field card because it's really good. I'm not going to explain all the effects. 2 rare value for draw power. 3 beacon for search power. If you have 2 crystal beasts, you can special 1 from deck. 2 promise. Only 1 abundance because it's not dedicated crystal beast. So I don't want to have no back row like I did in my last game.
Did you play Blessing?
No.
That's why. Okay.
Well, there's only like 11 crystal beasts and it's not completely dedicated to it. They're just kind of an engine.
Yeah, so it's just like default crystal beast compared to like something like Abundance of Decay.
Yeah, exactly. And then 1 dark hole and then 1 Foon. The 1 Foon is basically there just to get rid of like whatever. I don't really worry about macro. I don't really worry about anything.
And plus the field spell can negate spells and traps.
Exactly.
You don't really need.
Which is really good once you get like 2 Pegasus in the back row and then you throw up a Ruby. Then you bring up 2 Pegasus, you put 2 things back.
Yeah.
And for traps, there's the 1 Warning, Bottomless, TT, Compulse, just all the 1-ofs. 2 Mirror Force, 2 Deep Prison, and then 3 Horn. Because the majority of the deck is all beasts.
That's good. How many cards main deck?
And drawing cards is good. I main deck 41.
Okay.
Because the deck thinks itself out really easy. You want the side or the extra?
Extra deck.
Okay, extra, these are in there because I like them. And they're cool. And you'll find out later on why. 2 Chidori, because Chidori is really good. Because you can use the Pegasus to bring them out. And it helps you clear back row. And get anything off the field. Get over 1 Pappy. 1 of those. You. 1 Medallion. This won me a Dragon game today. Because I copied his Dragosack. And then I attacked into his Dragosack. No, why did I just say that? I copied his Dragosack, attacked his Dragosack token, and then popped his Dragosack. And it was just really hard to get over. And then 1 Engineer, 1 Zen Mains. This caught somebody on surprise, but I beat Dragons with this.
What the fuck is that?
You, during either player's main phase, you detach, and this card's combined attack is the combined attack of all XYZs on the field. And he had a Big Eye. And a Dragosack. So I went into this and then I ran over the Stardust that I couldn't get over. And then 2 Malefics just because they're Malefics. And my side deck, this is why I play the Evos. I don't know why I even play these. I'm a tool.
Can you just explain why you have this side deck in general?
Why I have it? Because I was playing Evol and then I decided to not play Evol and I didn't have enough time to make a different extra or side deck. Book of Moon, the other Foon.
It's locals, we don't care.
Vanity's Emptiness.
It's actually hilarious in this deck.
Vanity's Emptiness is broken in this deck because nothing goes to the graveyard. All your guys go from back row to forward. Or back out and back row, back row.
Yeah.
So, 2 traps done so I can actually make a push. Soul Taker, or Soul Drain, that card. 2 Mind Crush basically for dragons and gadgets. 2 goes in because, like I said, this was Evos, and then one of these because it was Evos.
So this was a relatively small locals. You went 2-1. What were your matchups?
What were my matchups? My matchups were 2 dragons and Blackling. But like I said, I played Evol, and I lost to dragons because he had the return. If he didn't have the return, I would have won.
So you lost to dragons, and then you beat dragons.
And I beat dragons with Crystal Beast because
You beat
apparently
dragons and
Evols are
black
too
with
drag.
crystal beast because why the fuck not?
Exactly.
Anyways, that's been the
And-
profile.
My name is Todd Tolbert, and this is Jackass.
That was the profile. Hope you guys liked it. And that's all for now, guys. Peace.